What is going on? Today we're going through the best and worst tattoo TikToks I could find. Let's jump straight into it with this one, dude. Okay, I do not know how I feel about this one. I've been seeing this a lot. I've mentioned it in a few videos, like this color realism type of stuff with color that... A lot of that red is gonna stay red and a lot of that gray is gonna fade. And I just think over time you're gonna end up with like a lot of dark red color and a lot of light gray in the face, but the eyes and the nose are probably still gonna be there. I am mixed, I'm all mixed up. There are things about this that I think, first off, you like take any part of this tattoo and you don't put it in great lighting, you're just gonna see a lot of like probably muddy color, especially with that red, but it also might look perfectly fine. I hate these tattoos, Sometimes you see them and they're all filtered to living hell and they like make a really good film and they like put some black screen on it and you're just kind of left weighing like, what does this tattoo actually look like in real life? And what is it gonna look like in 10 years? And this is one of those tattoos that I'm like, I think it's gonna look maybe okay, but there is a good chance it's gonna look really bad. I don't know. I would love to see these tattoos not filtered to living hell. Like let's put that thing in the sunlight, take this guy's shirt off, don't filter this photo, don't get a crazy film studio, and then let's actually see this tattoo. Next. Okay, tattoo courses. Online tattoo courses. Look, in a world where a lot of people are learning how to tattoo online or at their house or, without a mentor, I see why they're needed, but I hate them. I think that they're trash and I don't think that they're that useful. And as someone who's taught people how to tattoo, I know how important the hands-on process of teaching someone to tattoo is. And if you're just giving out information, I don't think it's doing a good job of actually teaching people. Now, when someone does a course, it opens up two possibilities. You are telling people like, hey, this is what you need to know. Now go off and do it and screw over a bunch of people who probably don't deserve crap ass tattoos because that's what you're doing. Like by selling a course, you're saying, hey, here's a course. Now at the end of that course, you have to go practice what you just learned. And then you gotta go practice on real life humans. And those shit ass tattoos that they were learning on from not a mentor, just from an online course. And there's like real results at the end of that. So you're okaying the behavior of like people doing shitty house tattoos. I think plenty of people are gonna learn how to tattoo at home. It's just the nature of it, like, yes. But do you need to sell a course and really give people permission to do it at home? I don't fucking think so. Because I just don't think this shit is useful at all. And what I really just think of is like, this is people selling courses to try and make money from kids who want to learn how to tattoo. I just am not down with that. Especially on such a fucking mass scale. There's scams in tattooing, there's scammy tattooers, all this shit exists. But just like, why do we need more courses? Why do we need courses in general? And I think a lot of you guys are gonna be like, well, that's because apprenticeships are so hard. And I'm like, yeah, I know that too. I get that, that's not a problem. Tattoo courses are fucking not answering the problem of there not being enough apprenticeships out there. They're just not. But what they are doing is solving one tattooer's need to make money online. Like if you're a young tattooer, like this he hasn't been tattooing for the last 15 years. What does he actually know about tattooing? Like as someone who's been a tattooer for a long time, I know that I knew jack shit 6 years into tattooing. So why does like a young kid need to be selling a course? Like what information are you learning? Not much. I don't think so. Abolish tat courses, like pointless. But that's my opinion. And that's, you could call me an ass for that one, but I don't fucking care. Fuck these courses. Okay, look at this bitchin' ass tattoo. Like, first off, if you separate the styles, this tattooer, DJ Tambe, is great at both. That looks like a very nicely executed Bart Simpson. The line work looks rock solid. And then you got this like realistic skull, which is also very nice. I've always been interested in people who mix two different styles. And although like Bart Simpson isn't exactly traditional, it's tattooed very traditionally. Like strong outline, strong color, everything is clean about it. And then you got this beautiful black and gray Reaper. It's just like, fuck, dude. This guy nailed it on so many different levels. So good for him or her. I don't actually know if it's a guy or girl, but yeah. Fuck yeah. Crushing sick tats, 2 different styles, and both look flawless. Okay. It says, in terms of humbling moments, my ex getting my name tattooed ranks last. Okay, well there's a lot there, right? Like, okay, I get what she's saying, like, her ex-boyfriend decided to get her name tattooed on him. She must be super important. But hey, I guess it says Mina in there. It's not the most name tattoo I've ever seen, but man, I just cannot get over, this one's hitting me in all different ways. One, maybe don't get your ex-girlfriend's name tattooed on you. Even in this weird kind of like, it's kind of there, kind of not there type of tattoo. But then this tattoo just looks like janky as fuck. Like, what is happening? I can, like, after looking at it for a long time, I could see that there's some sort of weird angel scratchiness going on. But yeah, I don't feel it. I don't see it. I don't like it. I don't even know if any of you can actually see the Mina in there, the name Mina, but whatever. Weird TikTok, dude. Don't fucking get don't get your girlfriend's name, actually. Your girlfriend or your ex-girlfriend. I don't know if they were broken up when they got this or she posted this after, which is just a burn on that guy. That's fucked up. And he's got cool tattoos everywhere else. I'm like, why are you getting this scratchy datchy fucking shit, dude? But hey, I'm not him. I didn't pick this tattoo. I'm just the one talking about it. On to the next. Oh yeah, this just made me laugh. Can't use any of the music, but all of these things I can relate to so much. Spilling ink on yourself. I had like a brand new shirt on 2 weeks ago and I just mashed it in black. And then also fucking up a line, that's different, not good. But also smearing, I always have purple shit on my face. And I got a ton of dots tattooed on my hands. Yeah, dude, tattooing's one of those jobs. Like, there's some things that happen to every single tattooer. Like, I know a lot of tattooers whose knuckle look as polka dotty as mine. I could probably count. Let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I just got a brand new one, fuck me. I got at least 30 dots on this hand. Because you just like run over your hands sometimes in tattooing. And in case you're wondering what the protocol, if you're like a young tattooer or if you're watching people get tattooed, look, if you ever nail yourself with the machine, please change out your needle, okay? Immediately after, don't continue tattooing. You nail yourself with the machine, take out the needle, change out your cartridge, do whatever you gotta do. But that setup is no longer good, at least for the machine part. Yeah, my fingers look like shit, dude. I got so many fucking rake marks in these things. Crazy. I even have like a green one in my thigh somewhere. Don't know how I made that mistake, but I did. On to the next. Okay, this one's from my dude, Wayne Fredrickson. I've actually never met him, but I've worked at his tattoo shops, and if he's anything like his shops, he's a rad motherfucker. I talk to him every once in a while, he's cool as fuck. Let's talk about his tattoo right here. Fuck yeah. A little eagle, snake, dragon, the battle royale combo. Fuck yeah, back piece, super sick. To me, when I see this tattoo, I get Ben Corday vibes. I don't know if that's what he was kind of going for, but especially with the amount of scales, like there's a ton of scales in that dragon, which make me feel like, oh, it's very Ben Corday-esque. Especially with that eagle too. Very cool, super rad. Wayne is one of those original tattubers, dude. A tattooer, YouTuber. He makes great content. I think he's doing a video a day for the month of December. Go check out his stuff. I'll leave a link in the description. Make sure you watch this whole video before you click on it. But yeah, go check out his shit. He's one of the OGs. Crushing it, dude. Fucking rad back piece. On to the next.
Full on chaos here.
Okay, so I put this in here because it made me think of like how uncomfortable I would be in a tattoo shop like this. Like there's a lot of tattoo shops I could walk in and feel totally comfortable. This is like a different world to me. Like body mod tat shop for sure. Like everyone's got blacked out shit. Everyone's got almost blacked out everything. Very different. It's funny how like in tattooing, there's like sects, little gangs, you know, like a fucking East LA, Chicano, black and gray, heavy negative space type of tattoo shop. feels different than like a fucking classic tattoo shop in Orange County, California, where like a walk-in shop in Venice is gonna feel different than both of those, where a dorky ass fine line fern studio in New York is gonna feel different than all of those, right? It's funny how we have these little sects, we get these little groups together and they all make a tattoo shop feel different. I love them all. They're all great, even those dorky ass private studios. I like it, I'm into it. This is one of the strangest. This is like that far in, dude. I like it, I'm into it. I'd feel very uncomfortable. It's a different style than how I tattoo, but I like it, I like it. I like the different shops feel different. To me, a classic traditional shop is always gonna feel like home, you know? But I feel very comfortable in like a Chicano shop, like the few times I've gone to them with like a bunch of fucking Mexican dudes. I love it. I love it. But yeah, it's funny how they just feel so different. The music in a traditional tat shop is gonna fucking be the same at every single traditional tattoo shop you go to. It's just how it goes. They sound very similar. You go to a Chicano shop in LA, it's probably gonna sound the same as one in Orange County, one in San Diego, one in Northern California, one in New York. Like they're all gonna be playing like virtually the same music. It's funny how we just kind of get into those groups. But, you know, I got mad love for all of them. Even this kind of shit, even though it bums me out a lot of times when I see people blacking out their face and doing crazy stuff, it ain't my body and it's part of tattooing, so fuck it, dude. Fuck it. I will say, one of those tattooers is not wearing shoes. That's kind of my vibe, dude. Most traddy shops, you're wearing shoes. I bet my feet look dark as fuck and gross. On to the next. Wow. Just beautiful. Just some beautiful traditional tattooing. To me, I'm seeing some Borneo style tattooing, but I don't know enough. I'm ignorant in the world of tribal tattooing. But to me, what I'm picking up on, especially because it's been popular in American traditional tattooing, is some Borneo style tattooing, but I could be wrong. But yeah, either way, it's beautiful. Keep the traditions alive, dude, especially one as strong as Borneo style tattooing. Super cool. The way it moves with the body, interesting as all hell, and I get down with it. I'm into it. If I was fucking from those places, I'd probably get it too. Next, look at this. Speaking of fucking some heavy negative space, Chicano style portrait tattoos, like this, don't get much more fucking cool than this. This one is brought to you by Temper SM1. So cool, so spot on. That you just nailed that portrait. I love portraits. I love portrait tatters. I am like super hip with the portrait guys. I'm like, dude, you guys crush. You do something I don't do, that I don't understand, that I would love to know more of, but I support you motherfuckers. You crush it, dudes. Those portrait boys, I got mad love for those idiots. I got mad love for those dinguses, you know? Like fucking make it look realistic, bro. On to the next. Okay, then we got some garbage. Wouldn't it be a Kirk Fagan TikTok channel show without fucking talking about this garbage? Okay. So it's supposed to look like a rug, right? Okay. First off, I mentioned this before the last time I had to mention Just Inked Tats. He keeps posting hot piles of turds on his fucking Instagram, and it is disappointing. Do not know who would look at this and be like, that's well executed tattooing. But leave it to a tatfluencer to do it. Yeah, what is this? Why is there, what they were going for is like 2 tones of red, so it looks more like a rug. And I get it, that's fucking fine, but it looks like fucking some sort of disease. Like everything about this tattoo looks like some sort of disease. Like, it looks like you're getting varicose veins coming out of an anus of a butterfly or something. And then you got these 2 tones of red, so it looks like some sort of skin pigment problem. I don't know. What am I looking at? How is this gonna be good tattooing? Fucking crazy. Like, this is what we want to promote in tattooing? That's it? That's what we're going for. Okay. High quality, not at all. Whatever. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Like, someone comes into me and they're like, want this? And I'm like, yeah, I'll give you some hot pile of turd. Let me give you to my apprentice. He'll do it. Tattooing is very straightforward to me. There's good, there's bad. There's good ideas, there's bad ideas, and some things should be left undone, and this is one of them. Just because like, I can't tell what it is. I know that it looks fine right now, but a bunch of those yellows, a bunch of those whites are gonna look bad eventually within like a few years, and then those two tones of red that look bad now are gonna look extra bad later, and let's just leave it. Let's just leave it, guys. Why don't you just get this weird pattern thing that looks like you would see it on a rug in black outline anyways? You'd have like a nice ornamental tattoo, but instead we got this. Just next.
I made it, y'all. We spent 14 hours doing all this. This ain't.
14 hours for that. 14 hours for that.
It's crazy, yo. My man was laughing at me the whole time, bro. It's not funny. RK, it's not funny. It's not funny, bro.
It ain't over yet.
It ain't even over. We're not even done.
I don't know if the 14 hours is for the chest and for parts of the arm that we can't like see, he's not showing, but fuck, if that chest took even more than 14 minutes, that's a crime. That's a fucking crime, dude. If someone's putting you in that much pain for 14 hours, 14 hours, I could do a full chest and stomach piece, full color, full black and gray, full whatever in 14 hours. That is an absolutely crazy amount of time for just the chest. And even if they did go onto the arm and the chest and the arm took 14 hours for that, no, that's a crime, dude. That is criminal. That is a tattooer who does not know how to put in a line and a client who does not see well in the mirror. Poor guy. Fuck. Next. Okay. I believe this is in Thailand. We got some gun face tattoos, dude. I love gun face tattoos. Why wouldn't I? I'm American, you know? Put that gun on your face. Wild. That kid looks like he's 12, making lifelong decisions, dude. This is one of those tattoos like, bro, if you're not hard as fuck, like you better be fucking, and I don't know this kid, he might be like fucking Mr. Machismo guy, but if you ain't hard as fuck, you better not be putting shit like this on your face. And even if you are hard as fuck, don't put shit on like this on your face, especially like, that's dumb looking. Put that gap not that close to your mouth. Crazy. Next.
Fuck! Stop. Para! Let me.
I've been seeing this a lot.
Ah! Fuck! I got no more rope. Fuck! Stop!
This type of stuff I've been seeing a lot. The tattoo's fine, like I got no hard feelings about it. I just feel weird when people are filming their clients running away from a tattoo and putting it on the internet. Dude, like it feels, unethical in some way to me as a tattooer. Look, you better fucking believe as a tattooer, I have made people feel like this and scream like that and cry like that. It's just part of tattooing, right? But filming it and putting it on the internet, even with this guy's consent, which I'm sure he got, is fucking creepy to me. I don't know. It feels weird. I don't like it. I hate it. I think it's kind of goofy as fuck to like be celebrating the most, just leave some things off camera, and that is one of them. Like a person screaming and crying out of pain because of a tattoo. I don't know. It's how I feel like when I see those stupid anesthesia tattoos and like the guys are filming the person getting a tattoo all unconscious looking like they're hella dead. It's like, nah, dude, get that shit off camera. It doesn't belong there. It's weird. It's fucking shows a bad side of tattooing, or not a bad side. It's like part of tattooing, at least in this case where a client's running away, not the other shit where they're dead or whatever. That's part of tattooing. We don't need it on the internet. It scares people. It's unrealistic. Most people who are going to be in that much pain are people who are getting full back pieces like this. So I don't know, just leave it off the internet. It's creepy. It's weird to me. It's weird. I'm like, why are you doing that, you fucking perv? What is the reasoning other than views? It's views. Like at the core of it, people will sell their absolute fucking soul for a view on the internet. And someone might be like, they're sitting at home being like, well, that's what you do, Kirk. And I'm like, yeah, so take it from me. No, I'm just kidding. On to the next.
This is what my tattoo looked like after 2 sessions of laser removal. 3 sessions later, and it's still not completely gone. I got this tattoo when I turned 18 to help me overcome a painful period in my life. But after a few years, I reached a point where the message of the tattoo no longer resonated with me. I also thought the design was too chunky and didn't match my style anymore. So I decided to get laser removal, and it hurt so bad. It felt like the top layer of my skin had been burned off, even with super strong numbing cream. Not to mention, it was $550 a session. After going through 3 sessions of excruciating pain, it got to the point where it was too expensive to continue. So this is what I'm stuck with now until I go back for more. A little while after, my cousin told me about ephemerals tattooing that naturally fades over time. Given my experience with laser removal,
I have to be cautious of what I say with ephemeral tattoo. I feel like they're like, I don't know. Any of these types of companies, when I say something, I'm always like, are these fuckers gonna like send me a fucking lawsuit or some bullshit? But I am going to say, I don't know ephemeral tattoo, but anything similar to this seems fucking stupid to me, okay? I do not fucking get it. I do not understand why you would want to get a tattoo that fades over time. Look, so what you're telling me is that, let's say that their product works perfectly. Let's say that unlike everything you've heard on the internet, that ephemeral tattoos don't look good after time, like they don't actually fade, they don't actually do what they promise. I don't know. That's what I've heard online, that they don't do a good job of actually fading. But let's say that the product works perfectly, right? The tattoo starts fading immediately. So for day 1, you get a nice looking clean tattoo. And then over time, that tattoo just looks like a fadey piece of shit until it's absolutely gone. So for 6 months to a year or 15 years, however long it takes for this tattoo to fade out, it's gonna look like crap? Who wants that? That makes no logical sense. Just don't get the fucking tattoo. And also, like, you paid for a tattoo that is made to fade. So you paid and you went through the pain of a tattoo that's gonna go away? What? That is stupid. Stupid products, scammy crap that tattooing just does not need, bros. Don't fucking promote this like it's tattooing. This is garbage. On to the next. I can't use the music, but it says, hell no, to the no, no, no. Something like that. But it's very romantic looking. The position he's in and the tattoo, it's very, very a lot. Remember how I said like these people are getting unbreakable with like, remember how I said like in tattooing, the red and the black outline stuff has been really popular in tattooing? It's everywhere. Every single time I open up my Instagram, red and black, like all red stuff has just been so popular, and I just dislike it so much. As everyone should, it just looks not good. But this placement is a unique placement. I can't say that it's wrong or bad, like it's a preference of this person. I cannot stand it, but I don't know why you want to have to be laying down for it to be legible. I don't know why you want ombre to be like coming out of your pants when you're shirtless. I don't know why you want acheable coming out when you're shirt cocking it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm not here for it. No, I'm here for it. You want this on your side? I got you. I will do this. Because I can't be like, oh no, it's awful. It's like, no, that's a preference. It's a bad preference, but I'll do it for you. And if I have to look at you all Titanic'd out, like all on the side, it's gonna cost you. But no, I don't like it. That's it. Okay, we've talked about a lot of bad tattoos today. We did. We said, I don't like this. I don't like that. I hate that. That's garbage. But you know what I do like? That is Mr. Reece Bolton. Reece Bolton from Harmless Tattoo in Essex, England. Okay, his tattoos, I like them a lot. Look at this. That is flawless, super cool, really interesting. I mean, like I gotta be careful with what I say here, but I wanna tell you, this might be one of my favorite tattooers that I've put on the channel. Like, fuck, that girl looks bitchin', dude. The purple, rock solid. You know what? It's my own bias. It's like the way he plays with color makes me excited. And yes, so for that, like that red circle, goddamn near flawless. Like perfect. Dude, bro, what are you doing? Go home. I hate it. You're the best. Next, They Live homage traditional tatty, dude. Look at that. We got some fine line going through there. I'm not gonna hold that against you because those lines look perfect, dude. Perfect. And in this image, I think it works perfectly well. So cool, so rad. Look at black and gray. Dialed it. Dialed in, dude. There's not a tattoo. Speaks for itself. I'm done talking for him. Reece Bolton. Let's look at one more. Point out something that you don't like about this tattoo. I fucking dare you. I dare you to tell me one thing about this tattoo that you don't like. I'm waiting. There's nothing. And if you have something, keep it to yourself because you're stupid. So good. So flawless. Dude, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me something. Tell me something. What don't you like? You can't. You can't. Flawless, perfect tattooing. That is, what's his name again? Reece Bolton out of Harmless Tattoo, Essex, England. Bruh. See you in a few days.